Well, happy Friday, everybody. Well, here we are at the end of the week, and I hope you had a good one, and maybe even got in a little reading. Um, Today's first pages is, like yesterday's, from the author Dennis Lehane. I really like his writing, so I made this one a twofer. His intro into A Drink Before the War begins in the lobby of a Ritz-Carlton hotel. And I may be partial to it because I used to spend a little time at the Ritz in Pasadena back in the 90s when I was a newspaper TV critic. They are fancy five-star hotels that serve afternoon tea and where you are encouraged to wear nice clothing into the restaurants and bars. Here then is the first page or so of Dennis Lehane's A Drink Before the War. The bar at the Ritz-Carlton looks out on the public gardens and requires a tie. I've looked out on the public gardens from other vantage points before, without a tie, and never felt at a loss. But maybe the Ritz knows something I don't. My usual taste in clothes runs to jeans and divers shirts, but this was a job, so it was their time, not mine. Besides, I'd been a little behind on the laundry recently, and my jeans probably would have hopped the subway and met me there before I got a chance to put them on. I picked a dark blue double-breasted Armani from my closet, one of several I received from a client in lieu of cash. Found the appropriate shoes, tie, and shirt, and before you could say GQ, I was looking good enough to eat. I appraised myself in the smoked glass bar window as I crossed Arlington Street. There was a bounce to my step, a bright twinkle in my eyes, and nary a hair out of place. All was right with the world. A young doorman with cheeks so smooth he must have skipped puberty altogether opened the heavy brass door and said, "Welcome to the Ritz-Carlton, sir." He meant it, too, his voice trembling with pride that I'd chosen his quaint little hotel. He held his arm out in front of him with a flourish, showing me the way in case I hadn't figured it out by myself. And before I could thank him, the door had closed behind me, and he was hailing the best cab in the world for some other lucky soul.